So today we wanted to talk about, man, some rappers that I feel like are underappreciated, man. T.I. First off, we wanted to talk about one of his albums, one of his classics, I think, in my opinion. Now, I want to start off, man, because T.I. I feel like is, personally, in my opinion, one of the greatest Southern rappers, period. I would say he's top 5 Southern rappers all time. And I feel like he, in recent years, has been, it seems to me like, underappreciated. Like, just like, I don't know, like people diss him or dismiss him way more than it used to. And I feel like I wanted to talk about some of his albums, and see why that was. So let's start there first. Why do you think he's getting sort of, I don't know, disrespected or doesn't get as much props as I feel like he used to?
Because he got more corny. He got more corny. I mean, he hit that family show, which was a lot of corn on there. State reality show corn. And then they got the podcast, and he's kind of like the way he talks is kind of like a joke. People be making fun of him using big words and stuff.
Expeditiously.
Expeditiously and stuff like that. So he's more of a joke and a known cornball than that guy. He had a persona that was, and I think that's just gone away. And people,
So, all right. I mean, my thing is, how is it different from like other rappers who had reality shows? Whether it's I don't know, they don't, their legendary status wasn't hurt. I mean, whether it's Run DMC.
Who else got one? Who else had one?
Oh, I mean, Run had one, right?
Okay, but Run was also
50. Yeah, he could be corny.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Snoop was cooking and stuff like that.
He was cooking with, what's her name? And Snoop is also, and first of all, Snoop really came. Every time I hear Snoop do gangster stuff on features now, I just be like, whatever, man. So, it's the same type of thing. I know Snoop be doing Martha Stewart stuff and beer commercials and selling anything he could think of from any corporation. So I also, it's the same thing to me for him.
But okay, so
a long way from murder was the case.
When you old, you could be corny.
So T.I.'s not old enough? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think it damages. I think he's corny in a different way, man. Then he had to beef with his kid,
his son, and it was
he said the girl.
He
said
your audio is a little messed up. I don't know what's going on. You sound staticky.
All right, let me see what's up with it.
But yeah, he had every T.I.'s been in the life.
Is that better?
Everything he's been in. Yeah, it's better.
Everything
he's been in the life for has been corny. Yeah, like you said, he got the daughter thing. His son doing a fake beef to promote his show. He's tried stand-up comedy. It was just like a lot of things that he did. He's just corny now. I don't know.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
so he hurt his own legacy by being in the public too much, is what you're saying. That's what I'm hearing.
Maybe.
His legacy.
I mean, that reality show money is supposed to be nice, man. So I'm not mad at that, but yeah, I think he did hurt his legacy in some way. And then I think at the same time, his legacy was, I don't know if it was as solid as maybe he thought it was,
Well, no, I don't agree with that. I don't think his legacy is hurt. I just think he's not a legend. He's a legend, but these kids won't know him as a legend because everything they ever seen this nigga do was corny. So it just is over. Like, you can't build upon your legacy, I guess I would say.
If he went away for a while, I think his stuff would be bigger. I think it would have more nostalgia for it. Because he's got a ton of hits, and his songs hold up.
I agree. So listen to this album. I think this album held up. Yeah. So we're gonna get into it. No, you're right.
This album was good to me. I'm be honest with y'all.
You don't like that song?
I don't like.
I don't like this album.
I didn't like. You didn't like this album? For real?
No. Yeah.
Wow, I'm shocked to hear you say this. Shocked.
Okay. Yeah.
I think his radio hits were his best songs on here to me.
Wow,
I
I
disagree with
can't. I
that.
gotta disagree so hard, man. Okay, so the first song I don't like though. That's probably
No.
the worst song on the album, in my opinion.
Well, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying to the beat switch because I like that import.
I honestly thought that it was just like an intro song, and I probably didn't even listen to it the whole way through because I just skipped it. That's probably why I didn't know. Because
Dang.
when it comes on, it's just like it's a trap music. I'm just thinking this is like some kind of intro. I skip. I'm ready to get to the music.
Now he got verses on there.
Yeah, him and the other dude on there rapping is sorry too. Not two. He's sorry, I should say.
I don't know
Alright.
who else is rapping on there. But all right, cool. Then you got I Can't Quit, a great song.
Yeah, I Can't Quit. Great song. Now, Bryce, you don't like this
I
one?
like I Can't Quit. No, I like I Can't Quit.
You don't like Be Easy?
No, I don't like none of these until 24s.
Oh
No,
my
you
goodness.
tripping.
Nah, you are crazy. Crazy. So you don't like No More Talk is great? Doing My Job is fantastic. That's one of the classicest songs on it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I might like doing my job. Let me listen to that one again.
Let's Get Away is bad to me, and I don't know if this is me personally, but I don't know about y'all, and we could have a little side combo. But I don't like. To me, it's not like sexy when chicks call men daddy. I think that's weird, and in the song, the girl says that in the chorus over and over, and it bothers me. I don't know if that's because I have kids. I just think that's is weird, and I don't like it.
I love this song though. Honestly, it's so fire to me. I love the old school sample. That is fire to me. I love it.
Wait, which one you talking about?
Let's Get Away.
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah,
don't just like Get Away for a chick song. I usually, don't like chick songs on most albums, but I think for a chick song, it's a good one.
It's not the worst one ever. It just every time the girl sings the chorus part, it like bothers me. I'm just like, I gotta go through this faster. Like I don't know why.
I guess that doesn't. I don't have that version. I guess I don't know. I don't really thinking about it like.
Yeah, I don't like that shit, man. Yeah, I don't like the daddy game. That's not hot. Don't call me that. I think that shit is weird. So
That's funny.
all right, so what's up next? 24s is next. 24s is number 7, right?
Wait, we skipped a bunch. Wait, hold on. You skipped a bunch, didn't you?
Well, I was trying to understand how he said he didn't like these songs up to 24s, but No More Talk, Doing My Job, and Let's Get Away are great songs.
Let's Get Away.
Okay, all right. So yeah, Doing My Job. We can't skip over talking about Doing My Job. This is to me is one of the best songs on the whole album. I love this song, and I think this is one of the great things about T.I. that's underrated is I think he's eloquent at explaining his position. This album, even though it's called Trap Muzik and it's about trapping, selling drugs and stuff, it's not glorifying it in any way. It's all like just not okay. It does not really glorify it. Not in my opinion.
That's some glorification.
Is this glorified?
Some glorification.
Okay, all right.
It's not
if you talk about like songs like 24s, yeah. Like if songs like 24s, okay, you can say are like glorifying if that's.
No, I'm talking about Rubber Band Man.
Yeah, Rubber Band Man. Yeah.
Rubber Band Man.
Yeah, wait, I love that song. That song gets me hype.
Okay, but there's some glorification. That's what I'm just saying. Like, come on, man. Like, let's not say that there's none.
Okay,
there is some on here.
What I mean is that it's balanced in that.
Yes. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. In that
all the best Southern rappers had that too.
Exactly. People, whether it's
Scarface always had that, and that's the Scarface tradition. When you see that now, like,
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like that's a Southern rap tradition, kind of for the best albums, the best, the best Southern rappers give you more of that than some other regions, in my opinion. And they show like this is not great, and I think he got some of that on this album. So we'll talk about it more when we get to those different songs. But Doing My Job is a good example of that. And I like the way he puts it too. It's a kind of different perspective. Like this is a job. It's not like something I'm it's not. I don't identify with this. When he talks about the women calling the cops on him and people seeing them, what they think about him, why he's like that, what it was like for him in school. So it's cool.
Yeah, and I mean, he talks about just like it's just the best opportunity, to make money. Like it's just a job. That's it. And I think like I said, it's well put. It's simple. He's not glorifying it as like it's cool in some way. It's just, hey, this is what I'm doing to make money. And I love the song. And we talked about Kanye. Kanye produced this song, and I think the production on that song is great too. The classic chipmunk Kanye singing.
Yeah, that was one of his eras.
All right, and then after that is we talked about Let's Get Away, and then 24s. So Bryson, you said this is your jam, right? What you got about? What you thought about?
I like all three of these radio hits back to back to back. You put them. But yeah, 24s is that's still one of them songs. That's a great song. That's got to be up there in song history.
So you don't feel like none of these songs like got played out for you or anything?
Nah, not these. I could listen to these. I mean, I feel like Rubber Band Man was on the radio a lot growing up, but I guess it's been so long since I heard it. It's fire. I mean, because I don't go back to T.I. music that much, honestly. So when this ever
That's how
I hear it
24s
again,
is for me.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, whenever I hear these again, I'm like, oh yeah, this is fire.
When 24s came on in my car, I was like, yeah, I gotta turn this all the way to max. Like
exactly.
this is the shit right here.
Yeah,
so
I agree with both. See, to me, 24s is sounds great in the car and stuff, but then Rubber Band Man is hype. I love its more upbeat. So yeah, just I think the hook on that song is super well written. This is another thing that I think T.I. is underrated for. He's got great songwriting capabilities. That he's.
You think
writing.
that's underrated? I think that's one of his top qualities.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's writing the hooks. He's doing the hooks, not somebody else. You know what I mean? It's like his hooks that are hit songs, and I think like Rubber Band is to me like the best example of that. Like I love that song.
Because he gets better at he has flows on his album, but he doesn't have like the bars and stuff like that. I feel like that's something that he does get a little bit better at later in his career. And so the songwriting itself is one of the biggest things that works for him. Especially when you get to Urban Legend, then you got nothing but radio type hits, like big hit songs.
Yeah.
But what do you think about Look What I Got? This is one of my least favorite ones on
it. Is one of my least favorites, but I like it still.
Okay.
What
you want to spend more time on that one?
I'm good. There's very few songs I like after this. Like I said, this album wasn't that fire to me. I don't know. I'm surprised that it was considered a classic in the time, because like he got 3 big bangers on there, but the rest of these songs, I don't think they come close to the 3 best songs on here to me.
See, you just like the radio type thing. I feel like I'm shocked that you have this opinion because I feel I love the radio songs, but I love the songs like Doing My Job or
No
Be
Talk.
Better Than Me or King of the South.
Yeah, we gonna get to Be Better Than Me.
Yeah. I love those, so we gonna go through it. So then you let us know if there's one that you like, Bryson. But what you thought of I Still Love You? Balder?
Oh, I love that song. I thought that was a good one.
Yeah, I think it's great personal song.
Yeah.
And then go ahead.
Let Me Tell You Something I like a lot too.
Agreed.
And the thing with Let Me Tell You Something is funny because I was a big fan of his first album. When it came out, it was I'm Serious, and they had that song on there, I Can't Be Your Man, right? And so when this one came on, he was just like, I know y'all saying, what you mean? Now you won't be my man? It was talking. I was like, this is funny.
But that was a cool. Like I said, I think his chick songs are pretty well executed.
Right.
The only thing that really threw me off so much with that other one is the daddy thing, because I just find that to be gross. But
And it's not just I
that's
Still
one
Love
is,
You, not even just his chick song, because then he has the verse about his parents too, or whatever.
no, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Let me tell you something.
Oh, let me tell. Oh yeah. Let me tell you. Oh yeah, right. Let me tell you something. Yeah. All right. What do you thought about T.I. versus T.I.P.? What do you think of this? I mean, he was doing the two different perspective thing before Jordan Lucas was doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Jordan Lucas. I saw Jordan Lucas live. I told you that, huh?
Yeah, we saw him together.
Oh, you was there? Okay,
yeah,
yeah. Because I was about to say that joke. I always forget, man. I go to the shows. I be forgetting who go with me. But his show was one of the weirdest shows I ever went to, man. Because he played that Suicide song, and everybody was like, "Oh," they do all the words. I was like, "What the hell?"
I thought Jordan Lucas was cool, but he got mad corny. I thought he was cool on his first album, but he just started playing into the same gimmick, you know. He got real corny real fast.
Yeah,
definitely.
But anyways, T.I. versus T.I.P. I like that song. It's cool. It's not my favorite on there.
Yeah, not the best on there, but it's a good song.
Re-listening to this album in general, man. One of the things that I felt was I remember listening to my favorite ones on here over and over, and then going back to some of these other ones that I haven't heard in a while. Because I'll still hear like Rubber Band Man every once in a while, but going back to some of these other ones that I haven't heard in a while, these album cuts, I really like a lot of these songs, man. More than that I think of as something that I would want to hear regularly. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, agreed. I feel like a lot of these songs on here, yeah, we hear the hits all the time, but some of these songs, like Bezel, well, like we skip to that one next. Bun B's verse on there, he murders that track, you know? And I feel like, that was a good one. King of the South is a great song. Yeah, and then,
King of the South, I love the beat on King of the South.
Agreed. And I love
the production on this album is pretty much flawless.
Top notch. And these, he's got 2 Kanye beats, but like, and then Jazzy Faye, and then it's like DJ
David Banner.
David Banner.
Yep,
too. Yeah, and so it's great production throughout. Great production. And then Be Better Than Me, I think again, like when I say that balanced way of talking about, the street life, this is like again that same thing. I feel like he's really good at doing that. I appreciate it.
This album had the funny, one of my favorite, or like the funniest like motivational speeches at the end.
Yeah.
What the dude was like at the end, he's just like, "Yeah, cuz I'm just saying, bro, don't be no fucking dumbass. You gotta do better than me. Go to school, dumbass." Like I'm like, this shit is funny. Like it's not like how it's like the funniest motivational. He just screams at you for a couple minutes, and it's funny because I think when this album came out, I was in college at the time, and I remember being like, "Okay, like I get it. Like it's just a funny way to tell people to do better." He kind of just berates people and stuff like that the whole time for about 30 seconds, just like, "Don't be a dumbass." It's like, okay, all right.
I love it.
And then Long Live the Game got the story on it.
Yeah.
And the way the story ends coincides with the end of the album. I thought that was really cool.
Right. Yeah. Getting killed or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing was about the trap. He gets shot and killed at the end, and that's it for the album. So, kind of give you that message again.
Get out.
Be better than him. Don't do that. Yeah.
Get out
as fast as possible.
Which is, like I said, which should be okay. So, and this is what, because there's been a lot being said about the dude D1 been talking, and then like who was that? I forgot who said the thing about NWA ruined hip hop and stuff like that. There's been a lot said this past year about the content of hip hop music, and I feel like in the past, like even when we go back and listen to older hip hop music, even in WA, I don't feel like it painted things as just one way. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like it painted things as just I'm shooting the ops, or I'm just doing And then when I listen to these old albums, I feel like it's not that. Like I feel like it's just people telling their stories. So where do you feel like, or do you feel like that's changed? Because like a lot of times I hear stuff now, and I do kind of feel like it can be a little one-sided. You know, if that makes sense. Or is it just radio?
We were talking about that. We were talking about that before though. When we talked about 21. To me, he doesn't do the bad side well. It's always his best songs are how he shot this op, that op, did that to that person. And I don't think he has good songs where he really he has that range. The best rappers in that lane give you some of that, right? So of course Scarface is always the best one at that with that emotional stuff. That really gives you these heartfelt moments of street life. Can you think about the best hood movies? Like somebody dies in them or something like that. It's like emotional for some kind of reason. And so you get that in the best songs that talk about that life, at least the best albums, where you get a little bit of everything. Because it's highs and lows, right? So you think about the best movies, the best parts of life, just all parts of life. You got great times and bad times, and you show that in your music, people can relate to that.